Hi, this is the price action analyst. Welcome to my channel. Having a look at Cardano ADA. This is ADA relative to Bitcoin. So going into the Bitcoin breakout, Cardano was looking very strong, and then it had a relatively quick retrace. Sorry, let me just... And it broke out again, and then it left a wick, and there was heavy selling, and also, you know, that decrease was also because Bitcoin was rising. But strength will look like this. You know, you've got this wick here, so that would have been an ideal entry. And so I've got that in last night's nightly email, and the spreadsheet has so Cardano's in the model portfolio. It's also in the ideal entry alerts section of the spreadsheet, with a zone as of last night that was 1298. So I had the zone higher. So 1298 there, 1298 to 1424. So my buying zone was anywhere within that zone. So if you'd followed that advice, I said the note next to it was price has retraced to ideal zone, wait for strength. So, you know, you can either buy in that zone, or you can wait for strength. So I'll go down to the hourly chart in a minute, but that is strength. So there's a few things going on. You've got this wick. So you're seeing substantial buying pressure off of that wick. You've got a retest of this trend line and a push off of that. You've got volume spiking. And you've got the air of this break too, that prices come down and test. So there's a lot of factors going into an expectation that price is going to push off of that. And it's hard to do because yesterday everything looked so weak yesterday, and most other things have just pushed right through this area. So Cardano relatively is quite strong. Remember, this is relative to Bitcoin. So these are hourly bars now. So this is the wick. And you see how price comes in and respects that wick? Like, it's almost to the tick there. And so wicks in the right area are very powerful. But again, you got a wick, you got a test of the trend line, you've got air, you know, there. So you got a lot of factors coming together. And then the giveaway, you know, I like to ideally not just buy in those zones, but wait for the strength. So, and like I've been saying in my other videos, you'll get a push down that's strong. Don't buy the initial bounce. So you got to bounce there, you got to retest. There was substantial strength again. And so that substantial strength, any air off that substantial strength, so this area here, there's the air. If you look at bars, it's easier to see, but that area there is the thing. So if you had a buying order at 1241, there you're filled, and there's the push. And so that, you know, I'm either long at 1241, or maybe this break here. This is when in all my videos, when I talk about waiting for substantial buying pressure, this is textbook for me. This is what I'm hoping to see. If I see that, then that's my entry. So I haven't done tonight's update yet, but Cardano, I will be moving to a buy. So if there's any subscribers that are watching this, you haven't got the spreadsheet yet, but Cardano is kind of as a buy. And so because your buy was at 1241, 1273, I mean, we're 1377, so you know it might not come back here, so you might have to just buy. And again, this is relative to Bitcoin going up pretty hard, so you know, Cardano's looking very strong, because I know a lot of stuff last night had retraced a lot deeper than this, and I haven't reviewed them all yet, but I'm not expecting to see many that have bounced yet, but we'll see. So let me just have another look at I just also had a subscriber ask what's a good exit. So I would buy that here, given that you're buying it here. You know, that's going to be my... So that projection takes us right up to the next level of resistance. And again, even without that projection, you know, push out of support, a retrace, prices pushing up, I expect it to go to resistance. And you know, a lot of the time you'll get a retrace down here and a retest of that, but this is so strong now that this shallow retrace is no surprise. So that buying support in that area is something that you have to go, you know, you have to buy. So as to where I should exit, I'm not saying exit here. You can do that if you want. You're probably almost certainly going to see weakness around there, or you can just hold it and see what the price action looks like. And if you're a subscriber, you'll also get my input as to what to do. But if we have overwhelming strength and a short retrace here, and a push up, and maybe a wash of that retrace, and then another push up, prices, you know, I'll frame in the next level of resistance. But there would be no need to sell there because price is going to push up. So it really depends on, to me, what you have. Two choices. You can just have an exit order sitting there, or you can wait to see what price does when it gets there and then take my input if you want. But yeah, I like to play it kind of level by level, as opposed to, you know, that person's also asked me for a very long projection. It's kind of, you know, there's nothing that allows me to be like, you know, that projected move, I can do that. I know that there's a level there, there's a support, that all ties in. Then from that, it really matters what the price is. Like, I have no tool set available to me to go, you know, that, you know, or that. Price doesn't work like that in general. And, you know, these events here where you get very large pushes, you know, they happen. But as I say, like, price is very rarely not tested. So, you know, all these levels that you had here, sorry. These levels, these very strong pushes that you had here, you know, if you see these and people are getting in and they're like, oh, it's going to $1, blah, blah, price, you know, very rarely is price not retested. You know, that price has been more than tested. You know, it's gone right back. I don't necessarily expect price to reconsolidate like it has. But yeah, I guess all I'm trying to say is just let price go to its projection, go to the resistance level, and then see what happens there. And that's as good as my projections get. You know, I know some people use Fibonacci lines. I've never subscribed to that. I'm not saying that they're crap or anything like that. Are just not something that I've used or know how to use. This is how I project price moves. So anyways, hopefully that answers some questions with Cardano. It's looking very strong compared to Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is pushing up quite heavily, and again the US dollar, that price action looks very strong. Just on that alone, I would expect, yeah, I'm not going to be surprised at all if price pushes past this high. So anyways, I'll leave it there. Please like the video, please subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to get real-time alerts, please consider subscribing to my service. And thanks for watching.